Mikki, you put out a trailer before your current trailer. The first one you put out was like 8 minutes, and I remember I watched it first, and it was a chunk of it was vaccine ads that were made by Hollywood, and I'm telling you, it blew me away to watch it, and I couldn't believe all of the different ways that this vaccine was being sold to us by celebrities that I couldn't believe it. I mean, full on, Broadway musical on the street productions, with James Corden out in front. And I just was shocked. You used some of that in the film, not all of it, but I'm just curious why you put that little piece out, and what was the point you were making with all of that, because it was pretty shocking to see it all in one piece.
Yeah, well, in my discovery process to try to figure out how they got everyone to participate in this, I started to look at, the powers of influence and coercion. And so people were either incentivized and coerced, or incentivized or coerced, right? So it's you're incentivized. We do have in the movie all the madness of them offering Krispy Kreme donuts and Big Macs and marijuana and alcohol and $5 million lotteries and just all of that insanity. But the probably the most effective was the influence, the celebrity influence, and that the fact that they co-opted our music. Like we need to hold the power of music with such regard that we understand there's a sacredness to music. It's a language. It's the rhythm and lyrically and all of that. Music has been used forever as a tool. And it can be harmful and it can be helpful. And it was meant to be helpful, I believe. Our music, even, and David, I can certainly go into this, and I think he probably has on your show, but when you understand that even the frequency of our music has been tuned away from harmonious frequencies into more of a chaotic frequency, that happened years ago. And so that the music that's supposed to give us harmony and clarity, when you send those, music is vibrations. I mean, look at a speaker and what it does when music's coming through it. It's all vibration, and that vibration is assimilated and reproduced into the sound that was recorded in the studio. The frequency of that vibration has the ability to bring our body into a harmonious state or a state of chaos. And so they know this. All these great technologies of really what this energetic, electromagnetic planet is capable of, and our bodies that are in constant communication with this electromagnetic planet at all times. How our words are vibration. How all of nature is an oscillation of energy, just like the heartbeat. If you start to understand that, there's something really magical and wonderful and fascinating about our existence here. But all that has been kept from us because those are the tools that have us understand the depth and height of our power, our potential. And so our music has been hijacked. It has been co-opted. And now, it's interesting because once upon a time, celebrities were just called stars because they shine so bright in the sky, or whatever the metaphor might be. What do they call them today? Influencers. What does that mean? They're literally saying it out loud. These people influence you. That's how we see them. We're being honest now. They are influencers because they have reached a status in life and they've done something that you admire. And because your own self-awareness of how resilient and brilliant you are has been so diminished that you now place these people up as idols. And so they know that once you place somebody up as an idol, they have a lot of influence on you. So they say, I wear Nikes. Well, then I better go get a pair of Nikes because I want to be like you. And that's the power of all of our advertising has been forever, right? It's like, you're not quite complete because you look like this and your hair's thinning, and real men don't have thinning hair. If you want to look like a star or an influencer, you have to buy this product and you'll be that much closer to getting the car and the dream and the girl and whatever. All of it is this manipulation to make us feel that we're not complete. That we, and look at the narratives within our movies forever. How many movies, great movies. And I look back now and I realize, wow, I couldn't even see this before. How many great movies like The Matrix refer to humanity as a cancer, as a parasite, as a failed experiment? This is all part of the agenda to have us relate to ourselves in such a low way that we can then relate to other humans in such a low way, and then therefore, leading them to a gas chamber or shaming them out of their job or whatever it's completely, doable, because they're not even worthwhile. We're not worthwhile. We're a failed experiment. So, long answer to your short question, the music video thing, we did not put it in the movie because we had to just go through, and I realized like a lot of the world has already seen this section because it was out there and it went viral. We need to shave down minutes. We left that part out, but that part, I do agree, was mind-blowing for me when we put it all together too, to see the level of the amount of money, productions that went in. They sent millions and millions of dollars to internet influencers and paid them to create songs that were pro-vaccine, pro-lockdown. So you get all these people that were, have few million people on YouTube, and now they're singing, like literally sexualizing that getting a shot is sexy. Like there's music videos that equate the syringe to like some phallic symbol of like stick it in me, and you just look at that and you just think, how in the world do they get people to release their own self-respect to such a degree that they somehow see the attention, the clicks that they're going to get as more valuable than the damage they're going to do by putting that message in the world. Like that's one of the many ways that we enable all this. And we need to really do some self-inventory to realize, that it's through that, it's through our tendency to sell out, our tendency to be to be bought out by a system. As you know, I turned down $17 million to share the licensing of Plandemic. And there's another great offer that just came to me within the last 2 months that, people are like, I can't believe you turned that down. It's like, we have to. If we get lured in to selling any part of our soul, it's the beginning of the end for us. Like if we know that it's wrong, if we know that it's not in alignment with our intention, our inciting intention, and like you, I've been involved in several startup companies, and a lot of them came through the Hollywood circuitry, and they were attractive to me because they came originally with a mission statement, and it was a mission statement to do something good, like a production company that was going to put some good, wholesome stuff out in the world. But by the time that company needed to compete in the market, the mission statement was dead. Everyone sold out, and it was just another company again. I'm sure you've seen the same thing in the world of startups. And it's our tendency to relinquish our morals is another thing that we need to examine deeply. Because if you hold to that strong integrity, honor, then this stuff dies. Or those willing to sell their soul, they just go off and they do that, but it has no effect on us anymore.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. I'm looking for partners, collaborators, colleagues who want to join forces with me around the globe and create real value, generational wealth, and financial freedom for everyone else around the world. Get involved in the cryptocurrency markets, get involved in the NFT markets. This is your moment. Life all comes down to a few moments. Don't let this pass. Now it's not too late. Next year's going to be too late. Ultimately, this is about freedom. That's the way I see it. This is about giving power back to the people and enabling billions of people worldwide to use the financial markets to improve their lives and those of their friends and their families and their communities. Honestly, I think it's a violation of human rights not to allow people basic access to financial services. Because right now people are being kept in the dark, they're being robbed of education, and it's a travesty. And so I'm looking for people that want to join me and be a part of this solution. And that all happens inside the DeFi Academy. The gains my students are making are absolutely amazing. Double, triple digit gains in the first month alone. That's amazing. This will change your life. Now is the time to get involved. I'm going to tell you exactly how my students in my academy made money in the last 30 days. I'm talking about real trading results. And let me just whet your appetite a little bit. Let me hit you with some numbers. I'm talking Brendan from New Zealand is up 68.77% on the month. Steve from Europe up 83%. Albert in Singapore up 169.9% on one single trade. I got Susan up 153% on her call options alone, also rocking 139% returns and 442% returns as well on individual trades. These are people that are changing their financial future in the last 30 days, but it's based on trading discipline. I've graduated over 500 students from inside my academy from over 54 countries around the world. It's amazing. When it comes to crypto, DeFi, and blockchain, we love this space. We truly believe it's the future. This is down to our core. It's authentic to what we're doing, and everybody can tell through the camera because you can't make this stuff up. If you're watching me now, wherever you are, I implore you, take 60 seconds right now and join my academy. Apply today. Now you've got a chance. Life all comes down to a few moments. What are you going to do? What's the choice that you're going to make?